The line did a great job blocking all the way through that series. And then, of course, Caleb, once again, once he got out in the open field, he had one guy to beat. Instead of trying to beat him that time, went ahead and lowered his left shoulder, ran over and got in the end zone.
So Colton Reeves comes on, try to give the Redbirds a 7-0 lead. Low snap. They're going to have to run, and it's going to be brought down at the 4-yard line, and that was Jamie White as he tackled Eric Hill.
And we didn't have a great snap on that. Eric did a good job putting on the baseball uniform there and catching the one hopper, and then trying to work his way to the sidelines, maybe get in there for 2-point conversion. Didn't work out for us.
So 8:10 left to go in the first quarter. Redbirds take an opening kickoff, march right down the field, 61 yards for a touchdown. Now, Coach, we get to see the defense and the Clarksville wishbone.
You can see the single wing. Now, it's kind of like what Coach Johnson was talking about up here. This is like back in the days of Pop Warner when it originally came out. I mean, we're going to spin, and we don't know who the quarterback will be. We don't know which side they're snapping it to, and more than likely, we're probably going to be focusing on Nick Butner, Chris's son, who is also the quarterback, tailback, number 3 for Clarksville.
Colton Reeves has got it teed up.
Set to kick off for the Cardinals, number 27, Colton Reeves. Back in for return for the Panthers, number 6, Trayton Russell, and number 8, Jamie White.
Russell and White back deep for the Panthers. High pooch kick toward the sidelines. Going to be fielded at the 25 and going to get up across the 30 to about the 32-yard line.
Hunter Lassiter with the return.
Avery King in on the tackle for the Redbirds.
Ball will be placed at the Clarksville 32-yard line, where the Panthers will begin first and 10.
Here comes the Panthers. Buckner's in the shotgun. Little reverse in the backfield and headed up the sidelines, and he fumbles the ball, but it looks like he may have fell back on it. Got across the 50 down to the Cardinal 43.
Well, there's some of that misdirection right there. They faked a reverse and went up the left sideline. Corner missed a tackle, and he was off to the races. Thank goodness he dropped the football.
Xavier Holland. Xavier's he's their little guy, 5'3", 125.
He can run.
Buckner straight up the middle, falls in behind that big old fullback. He's going to be brought down across. He's going to get down inside the 40 to about the 38-yard line. It's going to be a pickup of about 4. Rogers in on the tackle.
Did a good job. You can watch our linebackers. You can tell they definitely have keys that they are reading. Did a great job of reading our keys and coming forward on that play.
2nd down and 6. I know one thing. If that big fullback comes up here, you got him.
You're the one that's 6'8".
Here comes Buckner trying to get to the corner. Redbird stretching it out, and he is going to be hit at the 35, spin down into the 34.
Buckner does a very good job of getting out here and kind of letting the blocks set up. And they had a couple of blocks, but we did a good job by the secondary. And also our linebackers stretching that play out and making a pretty good tackle on the sideline.
3rd down and 2.
Definitely unbalanced to the left. Big fullback to the left.
Gregory. Handoff up the middle, and they're going to get it down to about the 32-yard line. 4th down, just a tad short.
Ball will be placed at the Cardinal 32-yard line. Brings up 4th down.
Big play here for the Cardinal defense. I think I want to see Refrigerator Perry run the ball. Here comes direct snap to Colton Gregory. Gregory gets inside the 30. They're going to mark him right at the 30. That's going to be enough to move the sticks.
That's 2 plays in a row. They jump in behind 2 guys, or actually 3. Then you're talking about 800-plus pounds of offensive lineman and fullback right there that you got to stop before you never even get to the back.
First down and 10. The ball sitting at the 30-yard line. 6:03 left to go here in the first quarter. Gregory. Hand off to the quarterback. Here comes Buckner. Buckner breaking tackles. Get down inside the 10, down about 9-yard lines. And Coach had this little old trap play.
Kind of long trapped that, and then once they did trap, our eyes were in the wrong spot, and we were actually looking once again for a young man that broke that reverse earlier, and all of a sudden Buckner breaks out of the pack, and there he goes down the left sideline.
First down and goal for Clarksville. Gregory takes the snap, or spins around, now cuts up the middle, and he's going to walk into the end zone from the 8.
Well, they found a side, our right side of the defensive line. They started picking on us there once they crossed the 50-yard line. And, Colton Gregory's a big kid himself. Of course, once again, there's 298 going up the fullback, leading him into the end zone.
So it's 6-6 as the Panthers come on to extra point away from jumping ahead. Sergio Fernandez. Good snap, kick is away, and it is good. So with 5:29 left to go in the first quarter, both teams' offense marches it right down the field and scores. We'll take a quick break and be right back. Clarksville up 7-6.
Attention students, have you found a place to live yet? Don't move into high-rise, high-cost student living. Live somewhere comfortable, affordable, on the bus route, and close to everything you need. It's all at Mad Sky Rentals. 95% of apartments are rented in Fayetteville, so Mad Sky's places are going fast. Call today at 251-9403. 1, 2, and 3 bedrooms available. 251-9403 or online at madskyrentals.com.
Farmington Schools would like to thank Trinity Rehabilitation and Melinda Day for providing athletic training services that keep our Farmington athletes safe and in the game. Trinity has clinics in Fayetteville, Springdale, and Bella Vista. If you need outpatient physical therapy, please contact Trinity at 521-2232.
All right, Cardinal fans, we're back. Fernandez got it teed up. Donovan is back deep, along with Jacob Gray. Pooch kick is going to be caught at the 37-yard line. And here comes Oski, and he runs right into a Clarksville defender at the 41-yard line.
Well, Oski said, I'm not fair catching it this time. I'm going to go ahead and pick the ball up and let's go. He's trying to get this offense ready to roll right here, and let's do the same thing we did on the first possession.
First down and 10, Redbirds. And, Coach, one thing about teams that run the ball and not throw the ball, clock runs fast.
Yeah, we're already 5:22 left in the first quarter, and that's true. We actually ran the ball about 6 times on the first possession, and, Clarksville did not raise up and throw once.
Waggles in the shotgun. Caleb Williams lined up right beside him along with Oski. Here's a handoff to Caleb. Caleb gets some running room on the outside. He gets to the corner, gets to the sideline, and is going to lower his shoulder and knock down the safety at the 40.
Zach Newman had a great block there on the outside, and Caleb did a good job of planting that left foot, getting to the sideline out there on the interstate. And he did a really good job, got to the secondary, made contact with secondary players, spun out of it, and picked up another 4.
First down, Cardinals.
One thing about it, he didn't step out of bounds. He got every yard he could. 5:16 left to go in the first quarter. Waggles up under center. Sturgeon split to the near side. Now Waggles going to roll out. And he's got Jacob Gray at the 35, the 30, and is going to be brought down at the 22-yard line.
Weigel did a great job right there, setting his feet, throwing the ball out in the flat to his tight end. He had Sturgeon down the field wide open. The corner had actually bid on the play fake, and once again with that secondary up there within 6 yards of the football, we should be able to get behind them all night long.
Ball's at the 26. I was only off by 4 yards. Weigels up under center. Caleb's your lone setback. Weigel handoff to Caleb. Caleb gets in behind that big offensive line. And, Coach, that's just straight power football right there.
That's fun to see. We're giving them 2 tight ends with a couple flankers and going to a single back. And it was a sea of red right there, just reestablishing a new line of scrimmage.
No misdirection, no fancy sugar-coated. Just man-on-man. Run that ball. Weigel's in the shotgun. Caleb's right up next to him. 2 receivers to the near side, 2 to the far side. And we've got a whistle. See. I guess somebody, I couldn't see. We're going to say they jumped off sides. So that's going to make it first down and 10. Here comes handoff to Caleb. Caleb, great cut. He's at the 5, touchdown. And, Coach, that's just plain power football. And they made it look easy right there.
Yes, they did. The offensive line did a great job of blocking down. Cesar Ramirez had an opportunity to maybe make a tackle there for a 3-yard gain. And Caleb slipped that tackle and off to the races.
Redbirds are going to line up and go for 2. Try to get it back to a 7-point game. Oski's your fullback. Caleb's your tailback. Oski's going to be offset to the far side. Here comes Sturgeon in motion. Fakes the handoff to Caleb, and he's got Jacob Gray in the back corner of the end zone. The pass is a little wide. 12-7 with 4:03 left. Here's a replay, Coach. That's the touchdown run, and you can see Gray blocking there.
It was a really good block on that touchdown run.
The touchdown one? I thought we was going to show. I thought we was both thought we was going to show the replay of the missed extra point. I'm just saying, which one did you think, Coach?
I really thought it was the 2-point conversion play, but I like watching that one because I love watching offensive line do their job, and that was a good play to watch.
Yeah.
Brian Dean once again is our tech guy tonight, and he's doing a great job over here, and we've kind of roughed him up since the last time we were up here. It's been 2 weeks, so.
Well, I got this last week. I got a letter in the mail, a cease and desist letter from Fox Sports Southwest. Little pooch kicking. Hey, that ball's on the ground. They covered it up. It's covered up at the 34-yard line. Somebody got smoked over there.
Somebody got smoked, and we got an official. He's got a right knee problem over there. I think he got smoked also.
Well, if he was one of the ones I watched last week.
We don't need to go there.
Avery King delivered the pop over on the far side. That's right. We've done 2 parts of that so far. It's a 3-step process. Cardinals have 7 men up on the line. And there's a great job. Snap to Buckner, and you had 3 Cardinals in there really quick.
Came out of the secondary. The linebackers did a really good job of filling the gaps right there. They kind of went away from their big fullback, and we definitely exploited that situation.
No gain on the play. Brings up 2nd down and 10.
Jay Woods, Eric Hill, along with, I believe, Big Michael Sellers was in there. So here we go, 2nd down and 10. Got a little anxious there. That's going to cost the Redbirds 5 yards.
Well, Sellers was in on that last tackle, and he did a great job of fighting off a block and making that play. He was just ready to go again. Got a little too quick off the ball.
2nd down and 5.
Ball will be placed at the Panther 39-yard line. Brings up 2nd down and 5.
3 minutes and 11 seconds left to go here in the first quarter. Clarksville got the ball at their own 39-yard line. Redbirds up 12-7. Buckner takes the snap, and here comes the counter play back to the far side, and the Redbirds do a pretty good job on that time, limited it to a yard.
Did a real good job. They actually ran away from our blitz. Jaden Carter was in the backfield, almost holding hands with the running back. Problem was, he just didn't know which running back had the ball.
Coach, we got a pretty good view up here. It's hard to tell up here who's got the ball.
Oh, it's a tough offense to keep up with. There's no doubt.
Here comes Buckner. This time Buckner is going to throw it, and it's going to be caught and brought down immediately. Javin Jowers tackled Donaldson, but not before he picked up 5 yards and a first down.
You know, all Jason's been doing all night long is run out there stock blocking Jowers, and all of a sudden he runs at him to stock blocking, plants that left foot, and runs a little corner route, and Buckner raises up and tosses the ball to him.
Clarksville's first pass of the night is complete. Cardinals moving around on the line, and this time they fake the inside handoff, and Buckner's going to be brought down for a loss by Jaden Carter all the way back at the 39-yard line.
You know, Jaden, that's the 2nd time in a row he's been in the backfield with him, and you knew eventually he was going to tackle somebody, whether they had the ball or not. He did a great job right there.
Dropped for a 7-yard loss on the play. Ball will be placed at
2nd down and 17.
Brings up 2nd down and 17.
$1:25 left to go in the first quarter. Redbird defense trying to make a stand. Here comes a halfback throwback pass on the wheel, and they tried to hit Buckner on the far side, and that pass was incomplete.
They had him open. It sure looked like to me they had 2 men in motion. I don't know if you watch this offense, of course, it seems like one of them's going in motion no matter what at the snap of the ball, but it looked like they had 2 men in motion. It won't be long for Coach Harper down there, or even Coach Sutton will be talking to the officials about that.
Harper don't have to have a lot of excuses or a lot of prodding to be coercing with the officials.
He likes carrying on the conversation with them throughout the game.
Buckner's in the shotgun. Buckner with the keeper up the middle and is going to get back across the 45 to about the 46-yard line. He's brought down by Jacob Freeman, so that's going to make it 4th down, and we'll go ahead and call it 10. It's just 4th down and 10.
It's a great job by our defense. So we did a really good job right there stopping the run. Kind of created some piles, and our linebackers had the opportunity to get in there and field and make some plays.
Well, now here, Coach, I don't understand this. You're going to have to help me out here. So now if they line up for a field goal, and it is going to go out of bounds at the 25-yard line, 26-yard line. What's the purpose of that, Coach?
Well, I mean, as far as the purpose, who knows what the purpose may be. The thing of it is what's your personnel. Do you have a punter or do you not? Kind of looks like to me they probably don't have a punter. I'm being serious. You're looking at me like I'm trying to tell you a joke.
Coach, you don't even see that stuff in Tecmo Bowl.
I'm just telling you.
I'm telling you that stuff ain't even PlayStation, Xbox stuff. I don't know where you see it.
Yeah.
But I just seen it. I can mark it off my list.
How many times in your career that you've been calling ball games have you seen a single wing?
Well, I hadn't seen that very much either. Waggle with a quick out to Staten. Staten trying to break a tackle, and he does it at the 30. He gets the sideline. He's at the 40, the 50, the 40, the 30, the 20, 10, touchdown Zay. And Coach, he broke one tackle and then just outran everybody.
Well, he had Jamie White over there that was defending him. Of course, Jamie White's 5'9", 157. The size advantage was definitely, you could definitely see it from up here. You just wondered when we were going to go ahead and throw it out there, a little hitch route and see what happens.
Let's see the replay of that. There he is at the 20 and the 10.
One thing about it, once he slipped the tackle, he was gone. There was no doubt no one was going to catch him on the field.
Great play call. That surprised everybody. You've been moving the ball, running, and you come out with a quick, you got one-on-one coverage and a quick out, and turns into a big play. Here comes the slant to Staten, and that pass is complete for a 2-point conversion. Oh, that was Surgeon. Yeah. Yeah.
If you think back, if you think to any field goal attempt,
that is the end of the first quarter with the score Clarksville 7, Farmington 20.
Farmington would take over right at that line of scrimmage. So why would that not happen on a punt?
Why would it not happen on a punt attempt?
Well, in the situation when they lined up to punt, and they lined up in a field goal formation, if they lined it up on the plus 50, let's say that they were driving down to their 20.
Yeah.
Made a field goal attempt from the 20.
Yeah.
The line of scrimmage is their 20.
Yeah.
And they snapped the ball from the 20, missed the field goal. Farmington would then take over at 20 yards.
Yeah.
Why would that not happen on the same situation when it's on the other side?
Well, I don't know. You lost me there.
I was going to say, boys, I'm sorry. I was back here dealing with the lights.
Yeah.
It's a little dark up here, and I can't see my stat sheets, let alone listen to you guys talk about missed field goals from 73.
All right. Anyway, the Redbirds have got it teed up. I'm going to try kicking it to this side, and it's fumbled and picked up at the 23-yard line, trying to get to the far side. Now he's cutting it back, and he's brought down at the 23, and there's a flag.
Well, Lassiter looked like that his knee was down when he tried to pick it up anyway, but I don't know what the flag was back up here.
We're about to find out. They're conversing, talking about it. The white hat. Let's see what he says here. Unsportsmanlike conduct against Clarksville. That will move the ball back 15 yards all the way back to the 11. Be first down and 10 from the 11.
Penalty will move the ball back to the Clarksville 11-yard line, where the Panthers will get.
I know that no one likes to see penalties on either side, but I will tell you this, compared to watching us play Pea Ridge last week, at least there is some flow to it. These officials right here to this point have sit back and let the kids play the game, unlike what we saw last week.
First down and 10. 11:53 left to go here in the second quarter. Montez all the way up on the defensive line. And the ball is on the ground. And it looks like Clarksville covered it, and the coach of Redbirds did a great job there.
And we're attacking, and we're moving our corners up with the tight end side, and we're coming to get you. And there's really no reason not to. They're going to an unbalanced formation, and a lot of times that tight end has been covered up by a receiver. So he's not going to go run any kind of a route. You may as well go ahead and blitz him off the edge.
That time you seen Montez, who's one of your safeties. He was lined up as a defensive end. Redbirds shifting around, show blitz. Thought they had him in the end zone there for a minute. Buckner breaks the tackle. Buckner slipped the tackle in the end zone and gets all the way back out to the 7. Jowers brought him down. It's going to make it third down, and let's call it 15.
Well, if they don't pick it up here, we will definitely find out whether or not they have a punter.
I don't know. I'll wait with great anticipation for a 93-yard field goal attempt.
And then we can have the explanation from Brian Dean.
successful field goal at that point in time.
Got a little running room, broke some tackles, and gets out close to the first down marker, but he's going to be a little short. And, Coach, we'll find out right now how big of a gambler Coach Buckner is on 4th down and about 3 deep in his own territory.
You're down 13. Yeah, you're definitely not going to go for it here. You've got to punt the football. It's a conference game. It's the non-conference season's over with. Very unwise on his part, and God bless him, he's doing the right thing. I'm just happy with the way our defense is playing. We are attacking the football. We're running to the ball.
Good snap, left-handed, left-footed kicker. It's going to be fielded at the 40. And there's a flag. Now that dude threw that flag from the 32-yard line all the way.
We got all kinds of problems. We got flags everywhere.
Coach, I'm impressed with that flag throw right
he-
there. He's been in your long ball program.
Hey, he's the I'm not going to lie to you. I think he was one of the officials last week, and I think he was the was he not the back judge last week?
I don't know.
Hey, looks like it to me. I've got my glasses on. I can kind of see tonight. So I think he was, and I think I saw a couple of those last week. He at least threw him 32 yards each time he threw his rag.
Oh, well, then this one here he underachieved because that was a 24-yard toss.
It's kind of amazing to me sometimes that these guys will see that from that far away when the other guy was 5 yards from the foul.
So they're going to repeat. It looks like we got multiple fouls. We got a foul on Clarksville. Now let's see what it is. False start against Clarksville. That penalty's declined. Push in the back against Farmington.
We're going to define that one too.
So, see, now we declined the penalty on them. Why wouldn't they be good sports and decline the penalty on us, Coach? That's what's wrong with today's world. No good deed goes unpunished. Cardinals going to set up shop 1st down and 10 at the 40. Waggle's going to be under center. Caleb Williams is your lone setback. Here comes the toss to Caleb. Caleb jogs behind his blockers, gets the sidelines, and turns the Jets on, gets up across the 50 to the 49. And Coach, that's a year of experience. That's the difference in Caleb this year and Caleb last year. Last year he would have caught the ball, went full speed. This year he takes his time, sets up his blocks, and then goes.
No, he let the play develop in front of him. It's a lot of fun once again to watch this offensive line work. It's a sea of red tonight.
Here comes Jacob Gray in motion. Here comes the counter to Caleb hitting the backfield. Breaks a tackle, breaks another tackle. Going to get past the line of scrimmage. And there's a flag. We'll see what the flag is. Oh, they're calling the foul on Caleb.
Well, it sure didn't look like it was me. I'm sure if we had a replay, we could see that. It looked like the Mike linebacker, Fernando Laris, was not only did he get up and have a couple of things to say, and with a push, it looked like he tried to kind of kick at him too. So, hate to see that, but I think they definitely missed that one.
So that's going to move the ball back to the 36-yard line. They'll make it 2nd down and 25.
Brings up 2nd down.
Waggle fakes the handoff. Now he's going to go deep.
There it is.
Pass is caught by Sturgeon. He's at the 30, the 20, the 10. Touchdown, Cardinals.
That was a great route. Once again, we got isolated over there on Jamie White, the corner for Clarksville. He ran past him, being up there within about 6 yards of him, trying to play a little press coverage, and Sturgeon can run.
Puts the Redbirds up 26-7. That's a great throw by Waggle. Colton Reeves will come on to try the extra point. Good snap. Hill gets the hold down. The kick is up, and it's good. And so, Coach, 9:04 left to go here in the first half. Redbirds up 26-7. Let's take a quick break, and we'll be right back.
Hey there, sports fans. Looking for that perfect bat? Need new football cleats? What about the latest in Razorback apparel? Come find exactly what you need at Best Sports. With 2 convenient locations and friendly customer service, we are your local suppliers of team sports, trophies, monogramming, letter jackets, Under Armour apparel, and much, much more. Locally owned and operated since 1972, let our family help your family. Best Sports, the sports shop for all seasons. Hey there, sports fans. Looking for that perfect bat? Need new football cleats? What about the latest in Razorback apparel? Come find exactly what you need at Best Sports. With 2 convenient locations.
All right, Cardinal fans, we're back. Reeves has got it teed up, and Coach, Cardinal offense clicking on all cylinders right now.
It's fun right now to call offensive plays. If you're the offensive coordinator, the head coach calling the plays, whatever it may be, because you can pull anything out that you want to run.
It doesn't matter if you touch it, it's a kickoff.
And it's going to be successful. Our offensive line's clicking. Our receivers running great routes, and we're throwing great balls to receivers tonight.
Well, Coach, that was another misplayed kick. And I'm telling you what, I believe it was Tony Mayo come down there, and he took out a blocker.
Yes, he did. I like the intensity. We're a lot more physical tonight than we have been, and this is fun football to watch if you're a Cardinal fan for sure.
A decleater. 27-7, 8:55 left to go in the first half. Buckner's in the shotgun. Here comes the handoff, and I was going to say he's brought down in the backfield, but he wasn't. Buckner kept it. He gets out across the 25.
Jay Woods with the tackle.
They did a really good job with their 2 techniques. We're squeezing our 2 techniques down to where we're inside eye of the guards. We're pinching right there real hard, and what in essence what it's doing is it's creating a situation where their 3 offensive linemen are having to block 2 of us and freeing up our linebackers. Just missed the tackle.
Here comes a direct snap to number 24. He does a little spin move in the backfield, then moves forward, gets enough for a first down across the 30 to about the 32-yard line.
Jacob Rogers with the tackle.
First down and 10, 8:13 left to go here in the first half. There's a flag on the play. Handoff up the middle. It's going to get across the 40, right. Well, we'll call it right at the 40. Let's see what the flag is.
Xavier Holland on the carry. There's a penalty marker on the play.
Sure looked like they had 2 guys moving at the same time. False start.
That's a situation we talked about in the first series of the game. They're going to have 1 guy in motion, and then it seems like at times maybe they not real sure who's supposed to be the motion man, and here once again we had 2 of them in motion.
So that's going to make it first down and 15.
Assembly will move the ball back to the Panther 27-yard line. Remains first down.
Cardinal defense trying to make a stop here. Handoff up the middle. Breaks the tackle. There's Hill. And Coach, that's a good job by the safety. Hill stood him up and started pushing him back.
That was a very good tackle. He, young man, broke the line of scrimmage on a counter play and broke into the secondary, and it was a great tackle, good form tackle. Don't see too many of those these days.
Second down and 7. The ball sitting at the 36-yard line. And the Redbirds may be guilty of giving them of jumping off sides there. They'll give them 5 easy ones back.
Offsides called against the Cardinals. Penalty will move the ball to the Clarksville 41-yard line. Remains second down.
Here comes a handoff to Buckner. Buckner gets to the corner, breaks the tackle. Now he's at the sidelines. He's at the 30, the 20, the 10. Touchdown, Buckner.
Once again, we had him within 3 yards of the line of scrimmage. He lowers his left shoulder, and we kind of gave him an arm tackle, and he made us pay for that.
Well, Coach, before that play, Cardinals had rushed the ball 12 times for 98 yards. Clarksville 14 for 53. Cardinals have 177 yards passing. Clarksville has 3.
Well, prior to that play and still now, I mean, it's you take that one play away right there, offensively and defensively, both we've dominated Clarksville in this game to this point. A couple missed tackles and gave them a couple scores.
Before that play, 275 total yards for the Redbirds, 59 for Clarksville. So Cardinal defense up to that play and doing a great job.
You know, we're giving them a couple of different looks, and we there for about 3 plays in a row. We were squeezing our 2 techniques and making it hard for those guards to get out and even pull. And if they did pull, of course, we were getting in the hip pocket of that guard, and he's taking us right to the play. That last time right there, we kind of stayed wide and went a couple 3 techniques, and when he cut it back in the void we had in our defense.
Well, let's see. Special teams have been a question mark tonight. Yep, they're sending a field goal kicker in. 27-13. Here's the snap. Kick is up. And it's good. So 27-14, 6:38 left to go here in the first half. And we'll take a quick break and be right back.
Farmington Schools is currently seeking both full-time and substitute bus drivers. If you or someone you know has their commercial driver's license or would like more information on getting theirs, please contact Transportation Director Jim Hendricks at 479-267-6023. That's 479-267-6023. Farmington Schools is a better way to drive.
Farmington Stampede is a proud supporter of Farmington Schools and the Farmington community. We look forward to everyone joining the next Stampede.
Go Cards!
Everybody knows how good Louisiana food is. For us, it's a way of life. We call it Creole. Creole is the melting pot of cultures, music, and great food. Salt and pepper? No way. On whatever you cook or whatever you eat, use Tony Chachere's Creole seasoning. Trust me, I know Creole. And this is the real deal.
Oh yeah! Tony Chachere!
Makes everything taste great.
All right, Cardinal fans, we're back. Coach, I was expecting a onside kick right here.
Well, each time they break the huddle, they come out like they're going to onside it just to kind of see if our front line are paying attention.
Jacob Gray's going to field it, and Jacob Gray will not fair catch anything, and he is going to lower his shoulder.
Yeah, he did a really good job right there making that play, and then all of a sudden lowering that left shoulder, and Fabian Martinez will probably feel that tomorrow morning.
Gets it up to the Cardinal 37-yard line. So the Redbirds have all their timeouts left with 6:29 left to go. Waggles up under center. Oski's the fullback. Here's a handoff to Caleb. Caleb gets in behind that big offensive line and gets across the 50. And, Coach, Caleb got across the 40, and then as he kind of moved out in front of us at the 42, I looked down, and he had a hold of Samuel Stevens' jersey, and Samuel was just plowing him a path.
He was leading the way. That was a G power right there where the guard pulled out during the power. And actually, instead of kicking out on the end, we kicked out with the fullback and led him through. That was a lot of fun. It was well blocked.
First down and 10. Ball just across the 50 on Clarksville side. Waggle checking the play at the line of scrimmage. Fullback dive, quick handoff to Oski. Oski gets down to about the 46-yard line.
Well, they actually backed their safety up to about 9 yards that time, which is still going to be no help over there to the split receiver side. And the slant's there for us all day long, but I don't know why you'd raise up and throw it when you're averaging 7 yards a carry tonight.
Looks like Turner's in the game now. I believe that's Turner. Is in at running back. Hand off to Turner. Turner breaks the tackle. Cuts, spins it across the 40 down to the 35. And, Coach, that's got to be a great feeling for a running back when you get 8 yards down the field before you encounter your first defender.
There was nobody around. That was a gaping hole for him to run through. I think you and I talked about it before the game. How much fun would it be to run behind this offensive line?
First down, Cardinals.
So Reed Turner's in giving Caleb a well-deserved break. And it's first down and 10. The ball sitting at the 35-yard line. Waggles up under center. Turner's a lone setback. Here goes Gray in motion. Hand off to Turner. Turner gets out in front of his blockers that time. And is going to be brought down at about the 34-yard line.
Well, Zach Newman was pulling on the play, pretty much going to run the same G power to the other side, and actually Turner got to the hole before Newman did, and there was nobody to block for him there. Times you got to let it sit back and let it develop.
Caleb comes back into the game. He's going to be the lone setback. Quick out to Staten. Staten breaks the tackle again and then hits one on the sidelines over there. Knocks him down, but they're going to say Staten stepped out at about the 32-yard line.
Placed at the Clarksville 32-yard line.
Third down and 7. 4:19 left to go here in the first half. Waggle rolls out and hits Jacob Gray at the 20. He's dragging a defender inside the 15 down to the 10. And, Coach, that was a great job on the fake there. Clarksville had some pressure, but they turned around to chase Caleb.
Yeah, and then all of a sudden, a little play action. We roll out to bootleg, and there's no one from Newman to block as he rolls out. And, of course, Jacob Gray right now looks like a man playing with little boys out there. He made that grab and carried a couple of them all the way down to the 10.
Waggle's in the shotgun. Caleb's right beside him. Waggle with a quick slant to Sturgeon, and Sturgeon's going to get it down to the 5-yard line. And they're signaling stop the clock.
Penalty marker on the play.
Five-yard face mask. That'll move the distance, half the distance to the goal line. They'll move it down to the 2.5.
Automatic first down or no?
So it'll be second down. Cardinals can get a first down without scoring. Waggle's in the shotgun. Oski and Caleb's right beside him. Here's a handoff to Caleb. Caleb's going to be hitting the backfield, keeps his balance and dives into the end zone.
Cesar Ramirez, 6'1", 253, had him in the backfield, but Caleb Williams gave him that left shoulder and kept great balance, put a hand down to keep himself up to get through the goal line. Good run by Caleb.
33-14. Here comes Colton. Going to try the extra point. Hill's rolling around. Now he's going to fire it to the ends. Oh, off Montez's hands. And there's a flag on the play. Let's see what the flag is. Personal foul against the Cardinals. Be assessed on the kickoff. Let's see what happened here, Coach. I didn't see the personal foul. Oh, here's the touchdown. And way over here off this side of the screen, you can see, you would have been able to see Caleb put his hand down and get a touchdown.
Well, the personal foul right there is what I'm concerned about. I mean, Jarek Lasky just turned back to make a block, and I thought it was a pretty clean block. You definitely don't want your holder to get hit. Eric Hill was rolling back out to his right. Now I think Jarek was just doing what he's supposed to do as an offensive lineman. Let's protect the guy that's throwing the football. And I don't know. It's not flag football, boys. We still have pads on. Well, that was a pretty good clean block.
Well, you heard Coach call it. Bad call. 3:29 left to go in the first half. 33-14. Coach, something that is kind of concerning that we have not seen this year is that's 2 bad snaps tonight here in the first half on the extra points.
No, we haven't seen that all year, and I don't know what the situation may be, but I'm sure we're going to get plenty of practice with it tonight. It looks like to me we keep on the same pace that we're going. We're going to score a few more times, and I bet we get that lined out.
3:29 here before halftime. Reeves with a little pooch kick. It's going to be fielded at the 47. And tripped up and slides across the 50. They're going to mark him all the way down. Now, boys, look at here. Dude falls. He falls over here on the 46-yard line. They mark him down at the 43.
And Josh Stepp got tripped up by his own player trying to cut it back across the grain and kind of bounced a couple times on the field. It was a very favorable spot.
Boy, I'll say, kind of like reminiscent of Eli Manning a few years ago at Ole Miss. May have been the same officials. I could understand if they got bumped back down. Buckner with the keeper, and he's going to be brought down in the backfield. Great job there. As getting in there early was Jaden Carter.
Jaden's going to be a tired young man after tonight. He's blitzed virtually every play, and he's been in the backfield as much as their tailback has been in their own backfield tonight.
Loss of 3 on the play. Brings up second down and 13.
Jaden Goff also in there on the stop. Second down and 13. Here, Buckner's trying to get to the sideline again, and this time he's going to be forced out of bounds at about the 35-yard line.
If I have any knock on our defense tonight is the fact that, they've ran those plays, inside the tackle, and they come right back outside and try to run that little stretch play off, a little reverse. And we've got to have somebody stay at home. Plays the way I stay, and they're definitely breaking containment.
Third down and 1. Gregory takes a snap. Here's a spin move, and that time the spin move got him a loss. And, Coach, that's a great job. First time tonight we've seen that play go for negative yards.
Yeah, Chuck Carlson did a great job getting some penetration and set it right down there in the hole. Didn't over-penetrate the play. Sat there and waited for him to come to him and got a negative play out of it.
So 4th down and 3 with 2:10 left to go here in the first half. Redbirds need to stop because Clarksville's going to get the ball to start the second half. Here comes Buckner trying to get to the outside. Gets hit in the backfield, slips a tackle, and is going to have a first down at the 33-yard line.
We had the opportunity. We had the opportunity to hit him right there at the stakes, and he threw an arm out there, and he slipped it.
First down and 10. $1:52 left. See if the Redbird defense can bow up right here. Buckner going to try to throw it, and the pass is complete and immediately brought down. Looks like Javin Jowers on the tackle.
Yeah, it's a tough thing playing corner or playing safety against this offense. Making sure you're doing your responsibilities and that little split receiver, tight end type coming out there. I mean, you got to you must do your job. We've done it tonight.
2nd down and 2. Buckner's going to throw it over this side. Got an open receiver. Trying to get to the corner is going to be brought down inbounds inside the 10. That will stop the clock while they move the chains. With 56 seconds left, Clarksville's going to have 1st and goal.
Of course, just as soon as I say that, that's what happens right there. Of course, we blitzed the linebacker that side. They threw over the top of us and hit a hot route.
1st and goal. Ball sitting at the Cardinal 8-yard line. Buckner slips the tackle in the backfield trying to get to the corner, and he's going to get to the end zone.
Jaden Carter blitzed once again and had him by the ankles, and Buckner slipped the tackle. And I know they're leading the guard out there on that little counter reverse. We've got to do something as far as the defensive end staying at home. If it plays away, we've got to stay. We've got to definitely put a hard edge up there and make him cut that back inside to the other 10 players.
That makes it 33-20. Clarksville on to attempt the extra point. Snap is good, kick is up, and the kick is good. So that's going to make it 33-21. And Coach, that's the one play tonight that they've been pretty consistent to have a little bit of success.
Well, anytime they need a chunk of yards, they've gone back to that. And once again, it's a counter out of an unbalanced, and they're pulling the guard through and leading the tackle. And we, instead of setting a hard corner, we've slipped inside of that, and all they've had to do is log block has come from the outside in, and there's really no one out there that's getting a hand on Nicholas Buckner until he's traveled about 12, 15 yards.
For a big part of the night, for most of the first half, tackling's been really good.
It has. They slipped a couple arm tackles on that series right there, but I believe it was the last series we were bragging on Javin Jowers for a good form tackle. We've made some great tackles off some blitzes from Jaden Carter. Just one drive right here for half. We still got 33 seconds. Anything can happen right here.
So Fernando has got it teed up, and let's see where he's going to pooch kick it this time. It's going to be fielded by Oski at the 38. He breaks to the middle of the field, gets across the 45 to the 46.
28 seconds, 3 timeouts left.
28 seconds. So what we're going to have to, realistically, we should probably be kicking off to them with about 10 seconds left.
Should. Well, it's the first time they look like they've got a 4-deep secondary all night long.
Well, Coach, I watched Tennessee try to play a deep secondary the other day.
Well, the problem with that was, and God bless Tennessee, and that's SEC D1 coaches, they didn't put them back at the 5. They were just 20 away from the line of scrimmage.
Here's a handoff to Caleb. Caleb trying to slip a tackle. It's going to be brought down in the backfield. Cardinals going to call a timeout with 17 seconds left. Redbirds up 33-21. We'll take a quick break and be right back.
Let's face it, the internet has become part of our day-to-day life. You find your news there, you pay your bills there, you do some shopping there, and on the internet with PG Telco, you got a lot of things on your side. First of all, Zing Broadband, moving at the speed of life. And then there's the 110 years of experience you get with PG Telco and a 24-hour repair service guarantee that you may not find elsewhere. So be it your home or your business, PG Telco has you up to speed with Zing Broadband. Connect fast with us. Call 479-846-7200. 479-846-7200. PG Telco, moving at the speed of life.
Williams Tractor is a proud supporter of Farmington High School academics, and athletics, and wishes all Farmington teams a successful season. Williams Tractor carries over 120 different lines of equipment and knows that tradition is as important on the field as it is in serving our customers. Good luck to all competitors and coaches. Williams Tractor would like to thank Farmington and the surrounding communities for their business and is proud to have served our customers since 1973.
All right, Cardinal fans, we're back. 17 seconds left. Redbirds got second down and 12 at their own 43-yard line. Zay split to the far side. Going to go deep, trying to go to Zay. That pass is picked off at the 25-yard line. Picks up a block. Here he comes. Inside the 20, about the 25-yard line, and that's going to be the end of the first half.
Well, he tried once again to roll away from, make it really look like a bootleg and then throw back across the field. We just didn't put enough air underneath the ball.
Well, Coach, 33-12. We're going to let them. We're going to take a break. And we'll 33-21. We're going to take a break. Clarksville band's going to perform, and then we'll show the Farmington band and dance team. And then after that, with about 3 minutes left to go in half, we'll come back, kind of go over some stats and first half.
Looking for free checking that isn't free of extras? It's as easy as finding your nearest Arvest bank. Our free blue checking comes with lots of features, including free online and mobile banking, and the ability to deposit a check just by taking a picture of it with your smartphone. And since it's from Arvest, you'll have the freedom of more than 240 locations and 7-to-7 banking. You shouldn't have to pay for convenience. Switch to free blue checking from Arvest Bank.
Things are changing in kitchens everywhere.
Tony's Sasheries.
People are replacing salt and pepper on everything they eat.
Tony's Sasheries.
Oh yeah, no more salt and pepper.
Tony's Sasheries.
Tony's Sasheries, famous Creole seasoning, brings out the flavor in all your favorite foods.
Tony's Sasheries.
Oh yeah, so put a little Creole in your kitchen. Tony's Sasheries makes everything taste great.
We came to Arvest Bank to see what makes it different.
I love the app.
I use it to deposit checks,
snap the pictures, enter a few things,
and then you just deposit.
It's that easy?
It's that easy?
It's so easy to use, my dad can do it.
What's the most unusual place you've used the mobile app?
On top of a mountain in a snow cave in Vail, Colorado.
While I was waiting in the drive-thru.
The deer woods.
Church.
Arvest Bank. Our customers say it best.
Attention students, have you found a place to live yet? Don't move into high-rise, high-cost student living. Live somewhere comfortable, affordable, on the bus route, and close to everything you need. It's all at Mad Sky Rentals. 95% of apartments are rented in Fayetteville, so Mad Sky's places are going fast. Call today at 251-9403. 1, 2, and 3 bedrooms available. 251-9403 or online at madskyrentals.com.
Farmington Schools would like to thank Trinity Rehabilitation and Melinda Day for providing athletic training services that keep our Farmington athletes safe and in the game. Trinity has clinics in Fayetteville, Springdale, and Bella Vista. If you need outpatient physical therapy, please contact Trinity at 521-2232.
Hey there, sports fans. Looking for that perfect bat? Need new football cleats? What about the latest in Razorback apparel? Come find exactly what you need at Best Sports. With 2 convenient locations and friendly customer service, we are your local suppliers of team sports, trophies, monogramming, letter jackets, Under Armour apparel, and much, much more. Locally owned and operated since 1972, let our family help your family. Best Sports, the sports shop for all seasons.
Farmington Schools is currently seeking both full-time and substitute bus drivers. If you or someone you know has their commercial driver's license or would like more information on getting theirs, please contact Transportation Director Jim Hendricks at 479-267-6023. That's 479-267-6023. Farmington Schools is a better way to drive.
Farmington Stampede is a proud supporter of Farmington schools and the Farmington community. We look forward to everyone joining the next Stampede.
Go Cards!
Everybody knows how good Louisiana food is. For us, it's a way of life. We call it Creole. Creole is the melting pot of cultures, music, and great food. Salt and pepper? No way. On whatever you cook or whatever you eat, use Tony Chachere's Creole seasoning. Trust me, I know Creole. And this is the real deal.
Oh, yeah. Tony Chachere's
Makes everything taste great.
Let's face it, the internet has become part of our day-to-day life. You find your news there, you pay your bills there, you do some shopping there, and on the internet with PG Telco, you got a lot of things on your side. First of all, Zing Broadband, moving at the speed of light. And then there's the 110 years of experience you get with PG Telco and a 24-hour repair service guarantee that you may not find elsewhere. So be it your home or your business, PG Telco has you up to speed with Zing Broadband. Connect fast with us. Call 479-846-7200. 479-846-7200. PG Telco, moving at the speed of life.
Williams Tractor is a proud supporter of Farmington High School, academics, and athletics, and wishes all Farmington teams a successful season. Williams Tractor carries over 120 different lines of equipment and knows that tradition is as important on the field as it is in serving our customers. Good luck to all competitors and coaches. Williams Tractor would like to thank Farmington and the surrounding communities for their business and is proud to have served our customers since 1973.
Looking for free checking that isn't free of extras? It's as easy as finding your nearest Arvest bank. Our free blue checking comes with lots of features, including free online and mobile banking, and the ability to deposit a check just by taking a picture of it with your smartphone. And since it's from Arvest, you'll have the freedom of more than 240 locations and 7-to-7 banking. You shouldn't have to pay for convenience. Switch to free blue checking from Arvest Bank.
Things are changing in kitchens everywhere.
Tony Chachere's
People are replacing salt and pepper on everything they eat.
Tony Chachere's
Oh yeah, no more salt and pepper.
Tony Chachere's
Tony Chachere's famous Creole seasoning brings out the flavor in all your favorite foods.
Tony Chachere's
Oh yeah, so put a little Creole in your kitchen. Tony Chachere's makes everything taste great.
We came to Arvest Bank to see what makes it different.
I love the app.
I use it to deposit checks,
Snap the pictures, enter a few things.
and then you just deposit.
It's that easy?
It's that easy?
It's so easy to use, my dad can do it.
What's the most unusual place you've used the mobile app?
On top of a mountain in a snow cave in Vail, Colorado.
While I was waiting in the drive-thru.
The deer woods.
Church.
Arvest Bank. Our customers say it best.
Attention students, have you found a place to live yet? Don't move into high-rise, high-cost student living. Live somewhere comfortable, affordable, on the bus route, and close to everything you need. It's all at Mad Sky Rentals. 95% of apartments are rented in Fayetteville, so Mad Sky's places are going fast. Call today at 251-9403. 1, 2, and 3 bedrooms available. 251-9403 or online at madskyrentals.com.
Farmington Schools would like to thank Trinity Rehabilitation and Melinda Day for providing athletic training services that keep our Farmington athletes safe and in the game. Trinity has clinics in Fayetteville, Springdale, and Bella Vista. If you need outpatient physical therapy, please contact Trinity at 521-2232.
Hey there, sports fans. Looking for that perfect bat? Need new football cleats? What about the latest in Razorback apparel? Come find exactly what you need at Best Sports. With 2 convenient locations and friendly customer service, we are your local suppliers of team sports, trophies, monogramming, letter jackets, Under Armour apparel, and much, much more. Locally owned and operated since 1972, let our family help your family. Best Sports, the sports shop for all seasons.
Farmington Schools is currently seeking both full-time and substitute bus drivers. If you or someone you know has their commercial driver's license or would like more information on getting theirs, please contact Transportation Director Jim Hendricks at 479-267-6023. That's 479-267-6023. Farmington Schools is a better way to drive.
Farmington Stampede is a proud supporter of Farmington schools and the Farmington community. We look forward to everyone joining the next Stampede.
and the advancing men. Strikes him head on. Good, is ready to play. He's caught by the wood to supply the gas tank. Tank on the automobile. Fighting everywhere. How many feet play now? About 20 yards from my right.
There they are, ladies and gentlemen, the Cleveland Regiment. One of our captains for the regiment is Liz Jones. Juvenile section leader is Dave Mills. The color guard coordinators are Vesta Crawford and Gabrielle Rogers.
You're going.
All right, Cardinal fans, we're back. Coach, it's 33-21, and I just want to throw this out there. I know for a fact that Clarksville in two previous games was down. One time they was down 3 touchdowns against Lamar, I believe it was, come back and beat them in the second half. And then was it, let's see,
they played Dardanelle.
Dardanelle, that's who it was. Dardanelle, they was down big at halftime and come back and made it a real close game. So great first half for the Cardinals, but you got to come out and perform here in the second half.
Most definitely, and I think before the game ever started, you and I started talking about an offensive identity. And tonight we've kind of showed an offensive identity. We relied heavily on our offensive line and let those guys get up there and really blow the defensive line off the line of scrimmage and let Caleb Williams run behind them. And of course, Reed Turner had a couple good runs in there. And then, we're taking what the defense is going to give us. They gave us single coverage on the outside. And we had a size difference with Xavier Staten versus one of their corners. And then we did a little throwback to Sturgeon and, did a great job of calling some plays once again as far as what the defense was giving us. And, I think we're averaging somewhere around 7 yards a carry at this point. So it was a fun half to watch, and I'm excited for the second half.
It's going to be important that the Cardinal defense comes out ready to go because Clarksville scored with 33 seconds left to go in the first half, and then they get the ball back to start the second half. So as Jared Morrison used to say, they got a chance to Bill Belichick us.
Well, they're going to go in and make some adjustments, and as we definitely should also defensively. The one little counter play that they're having success with Nicholas Buckner we've got to do something to make sure and set a hard edge and force him back inside. We're giving him too much. We call that anything outside the hash is over there, the interstate, and anything inside is the old dirt road. And we want to force him back into the dirt road and run him back into those linebackers and those strong safeties.
My favorite part of high school football is the after halftime warm-up.
No, I've heard you talk about it now. 3 different games, and there's 2:35, 2:34 on the clock. Well, at least we're not into that official 2 minutes yet.
Yeah, we are.
Oh, are we?
We're in the official.
Well, I missed the 2-minute warning of the 2 minutes.
Yeah. It's I hate this part, but Coach, I think we was talking there as the band was. After the band got done, they was leaving the field. I think you've got some scores from across the state.
Yeah, with halftime score, the one that jumped out at me was the Greenwood score. If I can find it right here again, I believe Texarkana is up on Greenwood 17-13 at half. Of course, our score 33-21, Farmington over Clarksville at halftime. Some scores, in our league: Alma 14, Bologna 0, Morrilton 27 over Harrison 14. Some other scores.
You said who? Morrilton over Harrison?
Morrilton's over Harrison 27-14 right now.
Well, I tell you what, Harrison I think's the number 4 or 5th ranked team in 5A in state.
Exactly, and just down the road from us. Well, I say they're playing at Huntsville tonight. Prairie Grove's up on Huntsville 13-0.
13-0.
Those are the scores of interest that I was interested in. You can go up here to 6A and see the Siloams actually they're winning at Sheridan tonight 10-7. You've got Marion 14 over West Memphis. Springdale 21, Rogers Heritage 7.
I know that Bearville is playing the boys from Springdale and beyond. I'm saying Bearville is up 28-6 over the boys from Springdale and beyond.
Well, I'm looking for that score.
No, you don't need to look it up. That's what we're calling it. Matter of fact, I'm going to go ahead and call game. So the boys from Springdale and beyond will open up conference play with a loss. And if you do know the real score of that game, please do not text me.
Well, I actually looked at it, and they didn't have it posted yet.
That tells me that they're getting beat because they refuse to post their score when they're getting beat. Cardinals are going to be kicking off. We got about 20 seconds left here in the extra halftime time.
Well, I'd say out of all the games that we've played, where you and I have called the games this year, and in fact even the one over at Pea Ridge the other night where you and I were just spectators, this is probably the first one where an added 2 minutes to make sure that you're ready to go. This may be the only one yet that we've actually needed 2 minutes. All the other ones have been nice and cool. Tonight we're out here at about 80-something degrees.
It's too hot. It's hot up here in the press box. Coach, once again, Coach Blue has let us down. We've ran out of water. Don't have anything to drink. Air conditioner don't work. If it wasn't for you, we wouldn't even have stuff to set on. Am I not right on that?
Well, here's the deal. The bar stools we brought up here from the softball press box from last week or 2 weeks ago have been, they're not here tonight. And they weren't back at the softball press box, and we stole these out of baseball today.
Well, have you checked Coach Blue's office?
Hey, he's probably got our bar stools in there, doesn't he?
Kick is fielded on the 30, gets up across the 40 and going to be brought down at the 40, fielded at the 20 and gets back up to about the 35.
Tony Mayo with the tackle for the Cardinals.
So let's see what kind of halftime adjustments. I know Clarksville's made some. Let's see if the Redbirds have made some trying to stop that long run around the corner.
A little counter play. It's counter play that they were having to log us instead of actually kick us out. We were so far inside, they're just working from outside in, blocking us.
Here comes a little spin move, and the quarterback keeper's got some running room. He's across the 50. He's at the 40, the 30, the 20, and is going to be brought down inside the 10.
Well, they went back to the play that we didn't see much in the second quarter. That was the play they scored on with Donald Gregory, I believe. Colton Gregory. Thank goodness for Eric Hill. Eric didn't give up on the play and ran the young man down.
First down and 10. or first down and goal. The ball sitting at about the 9-yard line. Here comes Buckner trying to get to the edge, and he's going to cut it back in and get back to the line of scrimmage. They're going to give him forward progress to about the 8.
See, right there was a play. That was a play that they were so successful in the first half, and you could see that we had a great job of our corner coming out and setting a hard edge and made Buckner turn it back up and into our linebackers.
Second down and goal. The ball at the 8.
Ball will be placed at the Farmington 8-yard line. Brings up second down and goal.
Here comes the Clarksville offense. Gregory takes the snap, hands off. Great play there. Good job. Redbirds turned it back inside. And they're going to get him for a loss of about a yard.
You can see right there that definitely at halftime we got up on the whiteboard and Coach Harper and Coach Sutton talked to the defense about making sure that we keep them outside contained and force those guys back inside. Did a good job with the linebacker trailing down the line of scrimmage to clean that up.
Third down and goal. The ball's at the 9-yard line. Gregory's your quarterback. Buckner's right beside him. Buckner takes the snap, rolls out, pass to the end zone is incomplete right at the goal line. Jowers out there on coverage. 4th and goal. Cardinals stop them here. There'll be no harm, no foul. Coach, you can drive the ball all up and down the field as long as you don't let them cross that last white line there. It don't really matter.
No, kind of surprised they're not trying to kick a field goal here. Go ahead and make it a 2-score game.
Jowers is going to be your quarterback. Jowers with and they slipped a guy in behind everybody and touchdown Clarksville. The little guy got lost.
Had a little row where both the single wing and also the receiver did a little 3 and out, 4 and out. Looked like they're going to flood the zone and ran a slant in behind that, and the safeties were gone.
33-27. The kick is up, and it's good. So that's going to make it 33-28. And Coach Cardinal offense is going to have to keep it up.
I agree. We, like I said there, second quarter, it'd be fun to be the offensive coordinator. It'd be fun to be calling these plays because averaging 7 yards a carry, they're not going to stop us if we get in behind this big offensive line and just keep pounding the football. And then once they cheat that safety back up and those corners start pressing again, we can get behind the secondary pretty easy.
Here comes the Panthers. Getting ready to tee it up. Here comes the Cardinals out to receive the kick. Sergio Fernandez. I think they're going to onside kick.
I think they're always going to give that look.
Sergio Fernandez set the kick for the Panthers.
And I don't know if you remember or not, but back when Coach Law, who's now our superintendent, that is exactly our kickoff team right there. Of course, that's something that I'm sure Chris Buckner remembered from his high school days playing for Coach Law, and that's the same kickoff team that they used, and the same thing we used when Coach Law was here with us.
That kick goes out of bounds down at the 25-yard line. So Redbirds will start with great field position at the 35.
Ball will be placed at the Farmington 35-yard line. The Cardinals will begin first and 10.
Here comes Waggle. He's going to be up under center. Oski's your fullback. Caleb Williams is back at tailback. Zay split to the far side. Here comes the handoff to Caleb. Caleb, great cut at the 35 as he got him. Coach, he looked up, and there was old Zach Newman. Zach just cleared a path.
Yes, he did. And defensively for Clarksville, their defensive right tackle moved down inside, made it even easier for us. I mean, I don't know if we checked to that or if that was the play call, but their defense definitely gave us an extra gap to run through.
And the Cardinals going to pick up a first down as their big fullback, nose guard, 6'4", 298, jumped off sides. And Coach, when something that big moves, everybody in Farmington saw that. I mean,
he can't hide right there.
There's people sitting on their back porch, and they saw him jump off sides.
First down, Cardinals.
It'll be first down and 10. The ball at the Cardinal 47-yard line. Waggle's going to be in the shotgun. Boys, I like this matchup out here with Zay. Here comes a handoff to Caleb, and Caleb just about gets tripped up, keeps his balance, gets real close to the 50.
I like the matchup also. They've changed some personnel in the secondary here in the second half. They've taken, let's see, number 36, Xavier Holland, who can fly, and kind of matched him up over here on this side. We definitely have a size advantage, and he has a speed advantage on us.
Here comes a snap to Waggle. Waggle's going to cut it back in at the 50. 45 and get thrown out of bounds at about the 43-yard line. That looks like it may be enough to move the sticks. It's going to be close.
That's the second time tonight that he's pulled the ball down and tucked it and ran it. And he's done a really good job.
First down and 10. Cardinal offense on the move.
First down, Cardinals.
Hosky's your fullback. Caleb's your tailback. Waggle's checking the play at the line. Here's a handoff to Caleb. Caleb's got some running room at the 40. He's at the 30. Makes one. Oh, tries to make him miss at the 20. That's a great tackle down there.
Xavier Holland, who was matched up over here on Sturgeon, turned back and had made an open field tackle. Once again, Trey Waggle's doing a good job tonight checking plays at the line of scrimmage. They're doing some things with their defensive tackles. I'm not going to say it's unsound, but they're moving a tackle down inside of a 4-eye and pretty much giving us an extra gap to run through. And he's taking advantage of what the defense is giving him.
Waggle's in the shotgun. Here comes a handoff to Caleb. Caleb falls in behind Oski. Now he plants his foot and cuts. And the ball is on the ground, and it looks like Clarksville may have recovered it. Down at the 14-yard line. Well, you march it all the way down the field, then you put it on the turf. Now the defense is going to have to make a stop.
Well, one thing about the defense, they've had an opportunity to get over here and get some water, and I saw Coach Sutton talking to them and making a few more adjustments. We're going to put it on their shoulders right here.
Buckner with the handoff. Good job there by the defense.
Well, once again, we're running guys out of the secondary that are really setting a real hard edge. We've got linebackers trailing down the line of scrimmage. Doing a great job cleaning up that play.
I got to be honest with you. I can't tell who's got the ball. I mean, I do not know. I'm glad I'm not out there on defense.
Well, you know, one thing about it, this offense is so hard to simulate the week leading up to this. I mean, you've got to do a really good job of just walking through and seeing, okay, this is what they will do and can do. And right now, this defensive series right here, just like on that play right there, we held Gregory up at the line of scrimmage. Maybe a yard loss. Maybe he got back to the line of scrimmage. But we're doing a good job of playing down the line of scrimmage now instead of over-penetrating like we were in the first half.
Well, Coach, we tackle Gregory. He's on the ground, and we're still chasing a guy, one of their running backs, because we're not for sure if he got the ball or not. I mean, that's how hard it is to tell.
It is, and once again, we talked about it. It's going to be assignment football. You know, throughout the week, I'm sure they've talked about that. You know, you got to read your keys.
Third down and 11, the ball to 13. Montez showing blitz, and here he comes. Good job there by the defense. I think they ran it up the middle. It's going to be 4th down, and here comes the punting unit.
Jaden Carter looked like he's a little shook up there. He blitzed once again and just missed the tackle for a loss. Looks like he's all right. He's back in there on the punt return team.
Sturgeon's back deep. Here's the snap, the left foot kicker, high kick, going to be fielded at the 49. Sturgeon makes one miss, gets to the 45, and is going to be brought down at the 42. They're going to say the 43-yard line. And
good field position. Just need to execute offensively right here. Keep doing what we were doing earlier. Hang on to the football and put that behind us and move on.
5:38 left to go in the third quarter. And Coach, you want to keep the pressure on them. You want to stretch it out to where it's a 2-score game. Waggles up under center. He's checking the play at the line. Hand off to Oski. Oski's gets across the 40, down inside the 40, and brought down at the 38.
Well, let me tell you, from a coaching standpoint, that is so nice when your quarterback can walk up the line of scrimmage and check from the secondary down and get you into a play that you know you're going to be successful with. Nothing like 2nd and 5.
2nd down and 5. And Waggles up under center. Caleb Williams is your lone setback. Cardinals in a bunch package over here on the near side. Clarksville walking people around. Here's the pitch to Caleb. Caleb's going to get hit in the backfield. Now he breaks it and goes back the other side. He gets to the sidelines. He's at the 20, the 10. Touchdown, Caleb. Touchdown, Cardinals. And Coach has a great run. They had him hemmed up over here at the 45-yard, about the 43-yard line. He went all the way back across field, picked up some blocks, and got all the way in the end zone. Is there a flag? I don't see a flag, but they're walking back like there's a flag.
Yeah, apparently there was. I just saw Samuel Stevens pick it up accidentally and drop it back down, but I didn't see any penalty on the play, even though it was a cutback. Kind of looked like to me it was on Clarksville anyway.
Yeah,
that's what they're signaling now.
Looks like a personal foul. Let's see what it was. Whatever it was, if it's on them, it was the correct call. A clip. They called a clip on them. That's what it looked like the call was to me.
I think that's the signal he gave us. I think it was more like a personal foul, but
it'll be assessed on the kickoff. So the Cardinals score, make it 39-28.
On the kickoff. And the Caleb Williams touchdown run is good.
So here comes the Cardinals out. They're going to try for 2. Try to stretch it out to a 41-28 ball game.
It's a good play call. Fake the sweep left. Cut it back. I'm telling you, it worked. Doing some of that trickery they're doing.
The official says, all right, let's go, boys.
I've seen them running that play in front of us.
Waggles checking them at the line of scrimmage. Tried to throw it to Staten in the corner, and the pass was a little long. So, Coach, I think we got the replay here. You'll see there's Caleb at the 40. Gets a great block. Look, who's that out there blocking? That's Waggle, the quarterback, lead blocking.
it's a good play. He's had a good game tonight. Did a really good job checking at the line of scrimmage. Right there, he had on the 2-point conversion. They tried to run a little fade out there to Staten. Of course, Staten being 6'3", 6'4" against Xavier Holland, who was 5'4". We had the size advantage. Throw him up and let him go get it. Just overthrew him a little bit.
Cardinals will be kicking off from the 45-yard line. And if you're playing PlayStation and you got this, right now you're onside kicking. Because you got a field position advantage.
Ox, a couple of weeks ago, you guys were giving me a hard time about these instant replays and things like that. How about 2 for 2 tonight?
Yeah, I got to see half that replay.
Yeah, we saw half of it. We didn't get to see the reverse field deal.
Well, yeah, but we saw the part that matters, which was our guy crossing the end zone.
Fox Southwest, boys. Fox Southwest. Reeves, no, not kick it out of that. Look there. Oh, I thought he was gonna catch it on about the 1.
Well, like you said, in all honesty, I mean, their average return tonight has been up around the 30.
Yeah.
If we did go ahead and onside it, it would have been about where they've been starting tonight anyway. I liked it. It's a good call.
Boys, anytime you can get Kurt Herbstreit to agree with you. Be first down and 10 at the 20. (39-28). 4:51 left to go here in the third quarter. Oh, they may have got to the corner this time. There he goes. He's at the 40. Going to be run out of bounds at about the 47, 46-yard line. That's that little bitty fast guy.
Xavier Holland got to the edge, and we didn't set a hard corner that time to force him back inside, and he's got some wheels.
Going to be first down and 10. The ball at the Clarksville 46. You would like to think that if the Redbirds could get a stop here, the offense could nail it down. Buckner, they miss Buckner in the backfield, and he's going to get across the 50. Montez missed him back at the 40.
Montez did a great job of reading his key, and his key blocked down, and he came forward hard, just missed the tackle.
Second down and a long 5 or a short 6, however you want to look at it. Montez shows blitz again. They give it to Holland. Holland cuts it back in. He's got some running room. He's across midfield at the 40, the 30, and run out of bounds down inside the 25.
Jay Woods ran him down. Once again, he got to that edge, and, we've got to go back to what we did on that first possession, forcing it back inside.
First down and 10. Clock is stopped at 3:58. Redbirds up 39-28. Quarterback keeper up the middle. Good job there by the defensive line and the linebacker. Is going to stop him for a short gain. Gregory may have picked up a yard. Jacob Rogers with the tackle. Coach, they've sent Jacob Gray in at that defensive end on that far side.
Well, what they've been doing is been unbalancing away from that side, and then they'll pull the guard back over and around and log block. And we'd really like them to have to force us out to where we could force that running back inside of that defensive end.
There's a pass. That's going to be incomplete. Are they saying he caught that?
Oh, my.
Boys, that bounced. That bounced. Unbelievable.
We have a replay on that?
Boys, he looked like a shortstop.
He played one hop well, didn't he?
Unbelievable.
It's almost reminiscent of that Barry Lundy to J.J. Metters catch in Alabama in 1995.
That was a catch, though.
That was a catch. I do agree.
Gregory pulling people, and he gets all the way in the end zone.
That was all Colton Gregory.
Colton Gregory with a Clarksville touchdown run.
Well, Coach, that didn't take long.
Well, little Xavier Holland got out on the edge on us twice, picked up 2 chunks. One was about 23, and the other one was about 17. And then the one-hop catch that they gave to him to give him the 3rd and short. That was and of course Colton Gregory right there forcing it in. He did a good job carrying 2 Cardinals into the end zone with him.
Clarksville in. They're going to go for 2 here, try to make it a field goal game. And he's not going to make it. Great play there by Jowers. Or is that Hill?
That's Eric Hill. If Eric lets him come down, he gets his feet inside the goal line. Instead, Eric made a great hit to keep him out of the end zone.
So 39-34, that's a big stop there. 2:31 left to go here in the 3rd quarter.
Ox, you wanted to see it. Here's our last touchdown and full go for you.
Well, this is just like you draw it up in Tecmo Bowl right here. Start this way, then you're going to go back. Look at here. Waggle says, hey, I'll lead you all the way to pay dirt. How about that, Coach? A quarterback down there. Look at that block.
He's had a good game tonight. So like I said earlier, he's made some great checks at the line of scrimmage. He's put us in successful situations or situations to be successful. We're going to see him do the same thing right here on this drive.
I'm telling you, I think they're going to onside kick.
Well, if the game stays like it is, they may have to.
It's going to be fielded at the 34 by Oski, and Oski is going to be brought down right there.
Jared Oski with the return.
So they're going to say he's at the 33.
David Sarton with the tackle.
Redbirds up by 5. If you are a fan of smash mouth, run the ball football, this has been the game for you. Waggles in the shotgun. Here's a handoff to Caleb. Caleb trying to get to the outside. He cuts it back in at the 35, gets up to about the 39-yard line. Going to make it 2nd and about 4.
That's a good job of getting that play off with a different look, going twins to both sides of the field, removing a couple of guys out of the box like what Clarksville was trying to do in the last series. Made it a lot easier for Caleb to kind of space some things out and be able to make some cuts.
Waggles up under center. Now he's going to check the play. Hand off to Oski. Oski is hit right at the line of scrimmage. And they're going to say he lost a yard.
Fernando Laris with the tackle. Loss of 1 on the play brings up 3rd down and 5.
So 3rd down and 5. A minute 25 left to go in the 3rd quarter. Big play here for the offense. Love the matchup over here on Zay. Hand off to Caleb. Caleb across the 40 and is going to dive forward enough for the first down at the 45.
I'm like you. I like the matchup also, but once again, we're averaging 7 yards a carry. And we brought Jacob Gray across there from a tight end position. Virtually play a fullback to kick out. We blocked down. There was nobody there, and it had to be a linebacker from the backside to actually make that tackle.
Well, Coach, I'm telling you right now, this play right here, they're going to throw it to Zay. Not this one, maybe the next one. Waggles got it, trying to get outside, cuts it back in. Going to get away from a blocker, gets up to the 50. And it looks like we had a big old lineman